So the first thing that we're going to need to do is you can do it on scratch paper. I'm going to do it on scratch paper so I can just move my paper back and forth. But we got to go back to sugar cereal. Flip, flip, flip. Sugar cereal. We need to list the values in order. Now, starting from this table, that's going to be kind of hard and a headache. But one way that will be easier for us is we kind of already did that right here in our dot plot. What this tells us is if I have 1x right here for 1, I have 1 cereal. Uh-oh. Can you see? Okay. 1 cereal with 1 gram of sugar. I don't have any with 2, but I see an X at 3, so I have another cereal with 3 grams of sugar. How many 4s do I have? So put 4, 4, 4, 5, 5. How many 6s do I have? 1, 6. How many 7s? Okay, 7, 7, 7,
1 8,
8,
2 10, 2 11, 1 12, 1 13, and 1 22.
All right, let's double check. How many things did we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, what am I missing? Did I count wrong? 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 7s, 1 8, 2 10s, 2 11s, 1 12, 1 13, 1 22.
You put 1 11.
Oh, good. Thank you. We needed that. All right, there we go. So we have all of our data that when we were looking at this as a table, the data is kind of scattered. But if we were doing this from scratch, we'd have to say, okay, what's my smallest number? Put it down. Now, what's the next number up? Okay, how many of them do I have? Put it down. Okay, so you're with me to there?
Yeah.
Yes, Spaghetti. Okay, now what we're going to need to do right here is we need to find our 5 values. Remember, this is a 5-number summary, and the 5 values divide things into quarters. All right, so where is the halfway point? This is 20 numbers. Where's the median? That's going to be 10 lower and 10 higher, right? So count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here's my median. Are there 10 lower and 10 higher?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. Where's my minimum?
1.
Okay, that's the minimum.
42.
Max. Okay, so there's 3 of the 5 numbers. The lowest and the highest and the median is right in between. Okay. This one's going to be 1. This is going to be 7. If those were 2 different numbers, you'd have to average. It would be like, 7.5 or something. And this is going to be 22. Those are 3 of the 5 numbers. Now again, Box and Whisker splits things into quarters. So there's 50%. I got to find the halfway point here and the halfway point right there. So I count over, this is 10 numbers. I got to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And back from this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So on these, I can't tell, I'm going to have to average those. So Q 1 is halfway between 4 and 5? What's that going to be? It's halfway between 4 and 5.
3, 4, 4.5.
4.5. Okay. And Q3 is halfway between 10 and 11.
10.5.
Good job, Brody. Good job. 10.5. That was awesome. Okay, so again, we lined all of our data up. We have it now. We first found min and max and divided it in half. And then we had to take the two halves and divide them in half as well to find our quarters. Again, this is 1/4, another fourth, another fourth, and another fourth. Okay? Now, how's that going to translate to this box and whisker plot? The first thing you need to do is number this line from 1 to 22. If you haven't done that already, please number your line. Make sure everything's going good there. Yes. All right. The next thing that you do is you put dots on our 5 numbers that are the 5-number summary. So I need a dot right here at 1. Kind of hover it a little bit above the number line. You're not putting it on the number line. We're going to draw something above the line. I need a dot at 22. I need a dot at the median, so here's 7. I need a dot at 4.5. And I need a dot at 10.5. Again, this is the minimum. This is the maximum. This is the median. This one we call Q1, and this one we call Q3. Okay, now, the way that this picture looks, flip back to the box and whisker plot we were working with. What are we going to do with those dots? Are we done? Flip back. Go look at it. What does a box and whisker look like?
Oh, you've got a box on.
Where's the box at?
Right in the middle, and then you got little whiskers poking out.
Okay, box in the middle and whiskers poking out. So you go to Q1, make a line. Go to Q3, make a line. These are going to be the ends of a rectangle. 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 Okay. Remember, that's the middle 50%. That's the middle 50%. If we were talking about a place where things are symmetric, that's kind of the, most of your data, or 50% is right there. You usually put a line here to show where the median is. Okay, and then the whiskers go off to the side. A straight line this way with a little line at the end. And then a straight line this way with a little line at the end. Notice, remember, our data was skewed. We had that one serial with 22. So this is a long whisker. It indicates that while you're spread out in value, there's actually not that many serials there. This is a shorter whisker. There's not as many variations in the amount of sugar, but there's more cereals there. Okay. Number 3, analyze the 5-number summary and the box and whisker plot. What conclusion can you draw about the amount of sugar in one serving of breakfast cereal? Okay, so number 3, go ahead at your table, write something. What does this tell us? What kind of conclusions about sugar in cereal can we gather from looking at that? What kind of patterns can you tell about the cereal from looking at that? What does this tell you? Can you tell me looking at that box? This is not dry. Those aren't where here's the end of the box. The dots right. What does this show us? What does it help highlight? Well, how do you know that? What mathematically?
The average would
You guys got shows us the percent. Okay.
You gotta basically, that's the average. That's a tick. Average amount of money that's not in this room. That's a tick, bro.
In your answer, maybe focus on trying to use a percent. I see a lot of people making some general, fairly broad generalizations. We know these are broken up into quarters, yes, or 25% segments. Can you think of a percent that you could identify looking at this box and whisker? Talk to your table first. Talk to your table first.
Okay. So that's the new revolution. What does that do? It's a crossbreed. Put them outside. That's the right thing to do. But everything, this is a classroom. This is a belonging. He wants to learn.
What about 50%? What can you say from the box and whisker?
That's not what? That's better. That one, that's better. He died anyway. What is it? It's big old pig. It's 8 months. It's about.
And what it'll look like over next time. Okay, so
That's great.
what's 50%?
Yeah.
Okay. What is it, what? Good, but that's what it means. But for cereal, where would that number fall?
I want to get the
Where's the lower half?
blow everyone out of the room. Even the
And
skills.
what kind of grams is that?
That's right. I call you. I call you.
So what number was median? So 50% has less than 7 grams. All right. Let's take a look at some conclusions that we can draw. Somebody with a, it's a good one.
This is great. Yeah.
Andy, what do you got?
Well, I noticed that like the very first 25%
Yes.
is much smaller than the ending 25%.
The first is much smaller than the ending. Okay, thank you. Somebody else.
It's okay. I know I've studied you all.
Other conclusions. Kenya, what do you have?
That 75% of all the cereals have more sugar than other cereals.
75%
Less sugar.
have less sugar than, what's the sugar number value? What's the spot where they have less? Okay. Here's the 75%, right? Q3. How much sugar was that? 75% have less than 10.5 grams of sugar. That would be the best way to say it. Okay?
You're kind of off. Okay?
Okay, so 75% have less than 10.5 grams of sugar. Anybody else with another conclusion? Okay. 4. Describe the data distribution shown in the box and whisker plot. Interpret the meaning of the distribution. Now remember, distribution means, is it symmetric or is it skewed one way or another? What can we see in this box and whisker plot in terms of distribution? Is it symmetric?
No.
So first thing I'm going to say in number 4 is not symmetric.
Full.
Okay, the second thing to say is what way is it skewed? Skewed. Right. That means there's something out of the ordinary to the right. Again, the skew doesn't say where is most of them at. The skew is where's the problem. Okay, so this one is skewed right because over here on the right you have something that's way different than everything else. Skew is the out of ordinary, not the majority. Majority is over here on the left. And the problem, or the thing that's different, is over there on the right. Damon.
Jerry?
Yes, Jerry, please do.
David states that more breakfast cereals have over 10 grams of sugar per serving than have under 5 grams of sugar per serving because the whisker connecting the maximum and Q3 is longer than the whisker connecting the minimum in Q1. Is Damon correct? Explain why or why not.
Okay, so let's look at what he's talking about. He's saying more breakfast cereals have over 10 than have under 5. He's saying because this whisker is so long, more cereals have over 10 than under 5. Is he right? Molly says no. Why not? How many cereals have this much sugar?
Very few.
Like 3, 4.
Well, what's the percent?
25.
How many cereals have this much sugar?
25.
25. They both have 25. And when we count them, they were right here. Here's the over 10. How many boxes of cereal is that? 5 boxes. The fact that it's a long whisker is just because if you look at where the lowest and the highest is, they're far apart. Okay? How many boxes of cereal is in the bottom whisker? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 boxes. And so again, this divides them up on quarters based on your data, which may not be symmetric. You may not have one for each number. When you have something like this 22 that stretches out that piece of the number line, even though it's the same proportion. So, write an answer, please, to number 5. We already said Damon is not correct. What did you understand about our discussion? Why? Why or why not? Why is he not correct? I'm walking around. The answer is no. Talk to the people at your table. Why? Well, I'm talking by telepathy right now. Talk out loud. What do you think?
Yeah, power.
Here you go. Spike out. What do we have, folks?
Go.
I have an answer.
Do you, Jerry?
Water better.
Oh.
What do you got? There's a challenge. What do you got, Jerry?
Damon is wrong because the different lines have the exact same value, 25%.
Different
Rick's writing mine down.
That's the same thing.
lines have the same value. 25%. What do you got, Andy? Top this.
Oh.
It's the same thing.
I'll pass, yeah.
No wars.
Are you submitting to Jerry there as the winner? Come on. What do we got? I'm sure you can take it up a notch.
Damon is not correct because there is an equal amount of boxes no matter how long the Q3 is.
There is an equal amount of boxes no matter how long. I'm going to put the whisker. That's what you meant, the little line. The whisker. Woo! Nice. Okay, wait a minute. Don't do anything yet. I have a question for you. This is work of yours from before winter break. Packets and stuff. Oh, I forgot to ask Miss what's her name about finals, but
Mrs. Morrell.
do you want this? Is my question.
Yeah. I need fire.
It's in Aries. Do you like to have it back?
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
How do you check your?
Jerry, raise your hand if you would like to have this back. I hear yes from Jerry.
Yes.
Jerry and Martine, okay? A present for
Yeah,
you want it back?
I'll
Okay.
buy carbon. Do this carne asada stuff right here.
Alright, go ahead and put your books away and we'll pass this
Oh,
back.
that's okay.